Modern Mage here, and as you can see, we were where we left off last episode. And yeah, welcome back. Now we have to go in search of the satellite of the not a satellite now the trader. In any case, I have some stuff to talk about. Apparently, my PC's power supply is dying on me. It's been turning off every now and then, and trying to get that replaced. So I'm trying to find a good deal on like a 500 watt power supply. Then, on top of that, my internet's been fuzzy all the freaking time. By fuzzy, I mean it's not really functional sometimes. It's like try and upload, either my PC shuts off by itself, or the internet is too slow to even think about uploading anything. And then, on top of that, well, there's not really much else to complain besides my PC is a bit slow, but I want a 1060. That's one goal I have with this year. I need to get a 1060. Preferably a 6GB one. 6GB video RAM version by MSI or Gigabyte, depending on what's cheaper. So in South Africa we have a festival called Geek Fest. I mean, not Geek Fest, Rage. Well, we do have Geek Fest as well. In any case, at the Rage we find some really interesting deals. Like, my one friend bought a 1060 3GB for about 3,800, which is quite a good price. In any case, we need to start talking to traders. First, traders. We need to find people like that guy. Why can't I talk to him? The destroyer, but why can't I talk to him? You know, I wish to talk to you. Do I have to be in a certain range before I can, like, transmit stuff to him? Or does it have to be a trader? It apparently has to be a trader. So, what we could do is wait in one sector and wait for people to actually, like, show up, or we could go from sector to sector hoping to find one. And we can ask him where it is, and we know how close we are, and then we can just continue warping on until we find them. I just wish they like give you coordinates. That would really help. Cruiser, destroyer. What's with destroyers? Ooh, there's a miner. Apparently there's a miner. Okay, well, let's warp a bit further. Let's warp to... well, let's not warp too far. We need to keep up a good net so we can try and find them. In any case, I see some delicious Xanium here, which I cannot mine because I do not have the capabilities of mining Xanium right now. Because I don't have mining lasers. In any case, I sure hope we run into him quickly, because that would be lovely. Let's go to that, like, cut off section right there. And mass signatures. I know you can find them literally anywhere, but I would prefer going to places where I can, like, have some safety. And what's happening now? Ah, my PC was lagging. Understandable. I still only wish I had enough money to buy Minecraft. Well, I have enough right now, but it's gonna be too expensive for me. Minecraft looks like a really fun game, except overused on, you know, the internet. A lot of people are doing Minecraft, and that is where the problem arises. When you're somebody new trying to do Minecraft videos, it's not as easy. Ooh, let's see here. This is energy to shield converter. Mine's better. Mine's also exotic, so understandable that mine's better. In that case, I need to equip it. But I don't want to equip it just yet until I can... Okay, so the entire thing about this episode will be attempting to reach the spot where I can use these gates that I found back here to get into the center of the universe. That's it. That's all I'm planning to do this episode. Next episode I just need to get the last one, then next episode we're going to open the gate, go through it, and see what's inside. See what's waiting for us. Now that is a trading post. I don't want any crew. I don't need crew. Who needs crew? Oh, some people need crew, but in any case, what was I trying to do again? Let me see here. Electronic bulletin, plastic. Let's see here. Do you have electronic bulletin with nothing on it? That's what I wanted. So I wanted to repair my ship slightly. Let's see here. I need some neonite, I believe. I need Spy 2000 neonite. Because I have 7 million right now. Look at that. Here. 7 million credits. I might as well just buy some in order to ensure that I can repair my ship a couple of times. No. Momentum is too much. Slow myself down. And then once we're inside, we can go on a rampage killing some Xsotan, because they should have much better gear on the inside than they have outside here. Because then it's like the elite guard, the main battle force. The main force. Let's buy 2,000 of neonites. The reason why I need neonite is for this engine. Repair it. Should I have enough xanium to replace all this with xanium? Which I should probably, but I'm too lazy. Once we're on the inside, have like Organite and perhaps Avorion a bit. Then I'll just scrap this entire ship and start building a new one. I get it. It's gonna be missed, but I might be able to craft something that's gonna be really... Ooh, salesman. Yes! Thing interesting around, West Association, new electricity weapons. New electricity weapons. Complete waste of time if you ask me. Who knows that electricity can't do anything against stone. On the other hand, who would fight his ship with stone? True. Not me. In fact, my shield is enough to take Okay, so it's not around here. That's mainly what I wanted to know. I figured that out because he hasn't not seen it. Usually they would say when they're close by, so we're gonna warp quite a distance away and hope for another trader. And yeah, that's about it. This is all we're gonna have to do to find it. As far as I can figure out, as far as I can come up on my own. Come up with on my own. That's the correct statement for it. It's all I could come up with on my own, without consulting the wikis or anything of that sort. So that's my main goal. Doing this, having fun, figuring things out for myself. Well, for some of them I did go to a wiki and like figure out what I was supposed to do. Just to ensure that I do not take too long. And I want a 100 episode series. Not yet anyways. Though at one point I might want to. There's an interesting round recently contained by a group of people who are apparently looking for Xsotan artifacts. As if I had anything to do with this nonsense, I told them they should maybe post a bulletin with a reward. That's not fun. Large fleet of alien ships. Do you think they're gonna fight? Yeah, they're fighting. So it's just I really need to go fight. Go get the Xsotan artifacts or Xsotan artifact, but I really want to just kill something right now. I haven't killed anything in a while. Oh, they seem quite weak. Why are they so weak? They should be a lot stronger than this. Seriously? Why are they taking so much damage? Well, it might be because I have a shit ton of railguns on here. So I wish I had more. I really need to spend some cash on more railguns. My entire goal is to fill this entire ship up with railguns. Create a battleship with railguns alone. Ooh, exotic. I mean, not exotic, a exceptional turret. But it's not a frickin' railgun. Not worth it if it's not a railgun. Ow, that must have hurt. Yeah, that did hurt. Quite a bit. Oh shit, no, not crashing to friendlies. 9. Another reason why I'm fighting and is for credits. You do get credits from playing Xsotan, which is kinda good. Now, Xsotan. Delicious Xsotan ships. I've become a Xsotan hunter. I really need to improve this ship's braking power. How much will it cost me to... Ooh, no. Wait for that bar to fill up. Otherwise it's gonna cost tons. New and blue. The uncommon from one ship. That's a large piece of wreckage. Let's just destroy it. See what we can get. That's the one thing I like about rockets. They or homing rockets. You can shoot them around rockets. I mean, around asteroids. You can speak. It could really help. But then again, I can't speak normally. Normally I cannot speak. Cruiser, let's see here. Ooh, loader. Anything interesting? Friend of mine is obsessed with these beacons. You can find them and find in asteroid fields around here. He says they have some kind of message encoded into them, with coordinates leading to a treasure. But there is nonsense if you ask me. Oh yeah, that's the Exodus thing. Be careful, Xsotan. Where? Just over the rift, a few sections further in. Ah, so they even tell you how close you are. That helps. That helps me anymore because I know where it is. I discovered it and then tried to fly around it, and that did not work. Surprisingly enough. I thought it would, but apparently it goes all the way around. Destroyer, asteroid, mining ship, yes. Last week was a strange asteroid formation near the rift. There were 8 asteroids aligned in a circle, and they had some kind of metal structure built on them. That's all pointing into the middle. Okay. Wonder what this is all about. I know exactly what that is all about. That's one of the porters for getting inside. Not that I know of, but doesn't mean anything. If you're looking for work, you must check the bulletin board. Now I'm not looking for work. I'm looking for a trader of sorts. So it would not appear that he is near here either. I'm hoping that he's in the outer room, though there is multiples of him. That much I know. Because otherwise, how could you find it here, and then find them down there, and then find them down here? Oh, I got so many spaceships. One here, which was the Irana, what was it again? The Stingray. I got the the mine and the two guardians here. I got a craft here, which is the abandoned ship that I found, and then my two miners up here, with all horribly named names, because I suck at naming. I still don't know how to control it in RTS now. I should probably search for a way to do that, but hey. Something interesting, possible, someone else knows something, you should keep never anything. People different places in the galaxy will know different things. What is he talking about? Probably, talking about like, oh, traveling merchant who sells all sorts of things. You should keep an eye on them. They will jump to the next sector after a while if they don't find anything to trade with. Some of them have really exotic wares. I even met someone who had an old Xsotan artifact for sale. So they can't tell me where. Otherwise I should just wait here and hope. Again, let's see here. Push it all up to maximum. Increase the distance, increase the damage, increase the range. Okay, this is still pretty crap. Now let's see here. Ship has no captain. Oh, so it requires captains in order to order it around like that. No wonder I can do it. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Otherwise I need to do a cut until I find them. Just like keep an eye out. Well, let's start warping again. I know it costs 3 million, so I don't want to really use anything that's gonna like cost me any credits. Sorry, my voice is getting weird. I have a bit of a weird, like allergies and stuff. It's blocking my throat and then it gets harder to speak. If any of you know exactly how to find it quite easily, please tell me. In any case, if I don't find it in 10 more minutes, I'm probably gonna have to move on to the next, move it up to the next episode where I try and find them. Because I'm all out of time. Why is it always Neonite that's so freaking expensive? I even got destroyed. Let's see here. Ooh, that's no wonder. That is Zani, and that is Trinium. This is the Neonite, which I don't remember what was there, But apparently it was something that is expensive. Yeah, like, just like this card broken. Sure. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Trinium, or Vanium. Let's go to, oh. Well, that's a problem. Let's go to this, grab it, rotate it correctly, which was, I cannot remember how to rotate. Matchbox. This is going to cause it to be matched like this, but here we go. Found it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to match it to this one, shrink it down to the, oh crap, I need to set down my step scale so I can get it a lot closer. Look at that. Oh no, it does actually armor blocks, but I don't think Orgonite has armor blocks. No, they do not. So what I could do is quickly go and say replace. Select block, draw frame, yes, replace. Okay, well, spray paint. And then night gray. There we go. Patchwork complete. Good as new. Well, not really, but hey, good enough. It's only temporary until I can actually invest time into building a much larger ship. In any case, what we could do is start doing that, but I want to first get a bunch of stuff extra. Bunch of weapons for it already and stuff like that. A heavy cargo holder. Right, Sounds Association. So I'm thinking that it doesn't actually need to. It's all about luck, okay? So it's not really when you find one of those people saying that you are getting closer or not. It's that you have to have luck. In which case, I'm probably screwed. Knowing me, yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm screwed. Now, granted, we can build a ship this size, which is completely possible, but I don't want it. And if I have the type of resources to do that, because I'm gonna need about 2 or 3 million. In any case, I do believe I'm running out of time. In any case, I have to do something interesting this episode. So, why not just fly around Xsotan? Maybe 1 or 2 per warp, just to make sure that it's not stuck somewhere. And then do some research after this on how to find said trader, so that we can find it. Granted, next episode, so that we can, you know, not have to worry about that. Nothing here either, so what I could do is warp down to, say, over here. Hope that he spawns in there. Not too certain. I know he spawns literally everywhere. The trader will be everywhere, but the problem is that there isn't a way of knowing exactly where he is, as far as I know. Let me get back to you guys on this. And we are back. Sadly, I am all out of time for this episode, and I still have not found them. I spent about half an hour. I don't have a lot of time today to record any, but it's been about a half an hour, and I still could not find them. So I'm gonna finish up by killing these 3 as payment for not finding their artifact. And then once they are destroyed, I'm going to episode. Hopefully we can get that, but I've heard people have been searching for 20 hours. If by end of next episode we still do not have it, I will probably use a command to feed it in. Find out how to do that. How do I even open up the commands? Probably chat commands. I don't even remember. I haven't played this game in so long. Ooh, there's a blue over there. Gotta pick up this one last item and then end the episode. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. See you guys next one, and this is exactly what happens when you're in a rush. This is why you do not rush. See you guys next one. Goodbye.